What's up, guys? It's Scythe, about to start a new retro Let's Play of Call of Cthulhu, however you pronounce it. I know someone's gonna try and correct me, but who cares? Yeah! I've never actually played this game myself from start to finish. I've only ever watched other people do speedruns of it, and I always thought it looked like an awesome game, so I've been looking for an excuse to pull this bad boy out. And now I've got an excuse because I can make a Let's Play for you guys. And I really do hope that you guys enjoy this Let's Play. You know, some of my Let's Plays aren't as popular. I get it. I get it. But I hope that this one is, because it's another retro game that is actually really, really sick. You know, it's got an incredible story. It's got aliens, which is just awesome. Bethesda and Ubisoft got their names hunkered down on this thing. And yeah, I'm not going to be using the webcam for this Let's Play. This webcam is just kind of like a experimental intro, just to kind of make it a little bit more entertaining for you guys instead of staring at a title screen. So, got my headphones ready. Without further ado, let's start.
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
I like the way you smile at me, baby. I like the way you smile at me, baby. So
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Oh, there we go. Whoa, that's way too much sensitivity. Let me change that 1 sec. Okay, that's a little bit better for this area. This game isn't really fast-paced, so you don't really need to be able to look to the left and right as fast, but, well, you'll see. there isn't very many options for the graphics. All you can really do is turn up the anti-aliasing for this game. And if you guys haven't already noticed, this video, like all my first introduction videos to a new Let's Play, what, you want me to go up there? Is going to be like half an hour long. So yeah. What's up, guys?
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Now, there is not much about this game that I know that... other than knowing that our character here... I think it's one of those types of games like Penumbra or Amnesia and stuff where he kind of has... He has a psyche. And it's like... If he starts seeing too many traumatizing things, he can actually die or something like that. If we end up seeing too many things that hurt this guy's mind. Yeah. Yeah. Book!
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Hey, that candle actually looks pretty good. You picked up your first journal item. Blah, blah, blah. Select them in the inventory. Unfortunately, I do really dig the story in this game, but I'm not going to be siphoning through. Like, look at this. Here's the journal. You can go in there, and you get to see all of this awesome backstory and stuff. But, I mean, yeah, aside from just going through those for a little bit, that would honestly take a little too long, and I don't think you guys want to see me sitting there trying to read a bunch of text and stuff. Ooh, rats!
It's an old stove.
And it's one of these awesome games where you can interact with,
Too
like,
dark to be sure.
just like that,
Rotting
with so
smoke
many cool
comes
things in the
shells
background
are
and
used
stuff,
for
and it's just,
storing food.
I really, like, I've only ever
That's
seen...
simple strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
speed runs of this game. Otherwise, yeah, I knew that I wanted to play this game, but I never really tried it myself. This is a save point. And I'm going to keep these other two saves right here because those are, like, this is one of those games just like Rune where I'm going to be playing it on my own time outside of the Let's Play so that I kind of have an idea of where to go. I might stop that if there's a point in the game where I'm actually starting to get, like, disinterested or not having the time, because that's pretty much like playing the game twice. But I mean, it's interesting enough. And ooh.
You seem to recognize me. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Empty ammo boxes
I
and
don't
spent
get it.
shells.
I get it,
Wardrobe.
but I'm not gonna spoil anything. Or do I get it? I probably don't. I probably don't. See, this is one of these parts where,
Poison
look.
by the looks of it.
See, he looks at it, and then you see all these air
He's
bodies.
dead. They're all dead.
And then you see how the screen he's starting to get a little bit drunk. That's his psyche meter kind of going down or whatever. I thought there was, oh, there it is. I knew there was a book in here.
This will make interesting reading.
Yeah, except we're not going to be reading it, guys. Sorry. Oh, hey. Just got to sneak up behind him. Rawr, see, I'm an operator. Rawr. Hey, turn around.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Bob.
Damn, he recognized me, and it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. He's dead. Looks like a key. This should help downstairs.
All right. You picked up an inventory item. Blah, 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 blah. There's no sprinting in this game or anything, and it takes a long time to get a gun, too. So it's kind of more slow-paced, but I enjoy it. I
It's
enjoy
unlocked.
it. And, oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think.
The plot thickens.
Another key. This should fit the door across the hall.
Yes. See, this character right here, Jack Walters, and all of this awesome story and stuff, this is what tricked me about BioShock. And I know you're not supposed to be talking about your other Let's Plays and stuff. I'm not gonna pay too much attention to it, but honestly, like, when I first started playing BioShock and he was all a detective and stuff, it reminded me of this. Except DeWitt's not as cool a character as this dude, and you will see why in the coming episodes.
Quite literate.
Yeah, for a couple psychos and... Ooh.
It appears to be a private study area.
Yoink! Hello, book
But
thing.
there are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Man, this is gonna be really tedious to edit because I'm gonna have to mute myself for every little thing that this dude says. Look, we can actually see ourselves. Remember when old games used to do that and mirrors would actually work? Secret! It's an optical illusion, like the labyrinth.
Shit.
Eh.
That did not sound...
Oh boy. Okay.
Well, that's just swell.
Well, that's just prime. See? Ooh.
He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Yeah, I got that right. Speaking of crushing skulls, gotta watch out. Gotta watch out. The plot thickens. Oh boy. And see, it's one of these cool
This
games
sink would be used
where you
for
can
scrubbing
tell,
up
like, you can
medical
go up to
charts
stuff and he
from
actually
human
says
anatomy.
stuff and...
Dead bodies, and plenty of them.
Oh boy.
Something dreadful has been going on down here.
Golly gee. Oh. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, and check this out. This is so awesome.
Looks like his stomach. The contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing. His beating heart.
Wow. And check this out.
It looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for. This pipe must drain the waste from his intestines. Looks like his kidneys. They're moving around in all that liquid.
Do we press the button? Will that free this dude? Wow, look how cool he looks, man. Wow.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Make it stop. Turn off. Hello, weird machine man. Wow. And now check this out.
His brain stopped moving.
Yeah, we killed
The
him.
crystal's still warm.
The crystal calls. The crystal
It
shard.
feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Don't worry, Jack Walters. We're doing good. We're doing good.
It's too hot to pick up.
So hot. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. Anyone that has not seen this.
It's a similar shape to
Oh,
the
that's right. We gotta do this.
slot upstairs.
Old game inventory stuff. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet during this scene because this is pretty intense.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway. Driver, how far to the stop?
It's almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
Okay, yeah, so you guys sold yet? Because that intro sold me. Ha-ho! Plus, look, it's these old types of graphics. This is like the best kind of graphics, where it's still like... What is that, Jebediah Springfield? Rah, you're messing your head, see? Rah.
This is it, stranger.
Oh.
End of the line.
Alright, thanks for the ride, fella. Rah, thanks for the ride, pal, bub, buster. Rah. Come on. Come on, let me out. Come on. Don't worry, I'm not actually trying to skip the cutscenes. I just want to get out of this. Slow walking guy Jack. Slow walking guy Jack. Jack. Breaking voice. Hello.
Could you direct me to the First National grocery store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Alright, yeah. So we could go into the hotel, but we're not going to do that just yet.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
Oh, to who? This guy? Hello? Hey, you on the bench. You okay? Ah, he's alright. Okay, and yeah, all these characters are quite crazy.
Can't help you.
Can't help you. I'm a demon. Well, anyway, ooh, the clock tower. The clock strokes for thee. That sky isn't that. Yeah. This is still an awesome game. It really is. Now it's just trying to tell us that when we're in a sneaking area, you get... no one's there. It's okay, officer. Don't worry. We're not actually there. We're not actually back there at all. Yeah, so I played a little bit of the intro here and stuff. Just because I need to know where to go, because this game can be quite confusing. It really can. Wow. And yeah, so there's a sneaking aspect of the game where we have to sneak behind these cops and stuff.
Evening, Constable.
Courtesy, I'm busy. No time for stalking strangers.
I'm Detective Jack Walters. I've been hired by the regional manager of the First National.
And I'm Constable Burt, and I'm the law around these parts, and I'm still not talking to you. Now get lost. This ain't the place to be stood about. Move along.
You get out of here. You move along, you
That
weirdo.
fellow was just stringing me along with a lot of nothing about nothing.
Nothing about nothing. Got that right, Jack Walters. So we gotta wait for this dude to go away. Shoo! Go on, get! There he goes. And then we can just crawl behind him. And no one is the wiser. Ha 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 ha. We can also peek around the corner. Whoop, 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 whoop. But we don't want to do that right now. Normally, I think they want you to hide behind all those barrels and stuff. But we just go this way. It's all good. It's all good. He goes over there. We go over here. Oh god, I hope he doesn't hear us through the walls. That would suck. Save point. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll. So we can go in here, and then guess what happens here?
The door's bolted shut.
The door is bolted shut. Got that right, Walters. Got that right. So that's just our first save point is right there. And then we got kind of... Where is this dude? Oh. Did he see us? Nope. Good. Yeah, we gotta sneak past him this way now. I guess we could have snuck behind those barrels right there too, but
It's unlocked.
it's unlocked. Oh, and here's another thing that they're trying to show us, which is so cool, because I love all that interactivity stuff. They're saying that the scratches on the floor symbolize that... Oh, that was weird. The scratches on the floor symbolize that we can do this. Oh. I guess the character we're playing as isn't particularly strong. Oh, God. That thing was so heavy. Okay. Oh. And this is a health pack that it's trying to show us. And we can either do some kind of interactive healing or some fast kind of... I guess that counts as a wall. Or some faster kind of healing.
Looks like the door was forced open. And there's scratch marks on the wood.
Scratch marks on the wood, huh? Ooh.
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a typewriter.
Oh,
Invoices and
whoops.
receipts.
I'm clicking on too many
Nothing
things
else.
at once. Uh-oh. Yeah, so that guy's trying to break through that back door now. I know I'm kind of speeding all willy-nilly through all this stuff, but that's just because I kind of know where to go. And, yeah, this part is really intense, really. Because if you don't know what you're doing, he can come in and he can catch your ass. Oh, my head.
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
What? No! Wait! People in this town are psychos, man. Okay.
Nothing of interest.
Nothing of interest except for that health thing that's right there and a book. See, this is
It
why I mean
looks
the
like a
turning
diary.
sensitivity
It's
changed
gotta have
quite a
some
bit.
clues.
So we can't get back out of there, so what do? What do? This thing. Yeah! Bones!
The cellar's filled with human remains.
Oh, this guy's losing his marbles there, cheat. Ooh, and see that right there? That right there, right out there, right on top of that glass is the save point that we just got. Ooh,
There's some issues of the Innsmouth Courier lying here, and they're dated 1846.
1846. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to be upping the game's volume for little things like that. I'll probably just try and be quiet myself, but we'll see. It's going to take me a little while to get the hang of playing this game because I'm not exactly sure how it works yet, but ooh, and now it's trying to show us ammo pickups. You carry your ammo over from chapter to chapter, but there's a cap on how much ammo you can carry. Just,
It won't open.
it's an old enough game that they actually had to bother explaining a lot of this stuff.
Holy shit.
Got that right. Okay, careful not to fall. Hello, old lady.
Ah, from the stench in here, this noose broad must have kicked it a few months back.
See, I like this guy. The way that he talks and stuff, oh, man, she must have kicked it a few months back, see? Man, this guy is awesome. Uh-oh. Oh, this is trying to introduce us to this. I've never done this yet. Some doors you encounter will be bolted on one side. Action the bolt to unlock the door. Otherwise, if we're trying to run away from an enemy, we can be all, ha-ha, hi-ya, and get them, like, blocked out of the door. So, I haven't even played that far into this game yet. Oh, there doesn't seem to be anything back here, but here's our first friend.
Hello, Jack.
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
What about you, Mackie? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay, maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
He's hiding something from you. He's hiding something from us. Oh, wait, which file is which? Okay, this one must be the one that we're using for the Let's Play. It's gonna get a little confusing because they don't let you save them or anything. Oh, and by the way, next time we get to save points, I'll just cut that out every time that we save or something like that. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I'm still gotta get used to this. I still gotta figure out what's going on. This is the place that we just stealthed through, and that cop was around, but I don't think he's around anymore because... Oh... something around. See, and they're trying to be quiet from our guy. So there's a mystery going on in this town, and what was up there? And we're gonna get to the bottom of it. See, we're gonna get to the bottom of this mystery. See, the headless horseman. What does this say over here? Is it readable? Innsmouth to her sons who died for liberty, 1775 and 1781. Why is it missing its head though? That I don't understand. We can't go in there. There's a lot of houses and stuff we can't go into. Hey, what's up?
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm looking for a Brian Burnham. He works locally, in the First National grocery store.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
Man, these guys are nuts. Hey, is there something down here that we can do?
It's locked.
Oh.
He isn't gonna spill with anything useful.
Well, before he cut us off, he said it's locked and you can't go in there. And yeah, can't go in there. Can't go in there. So there's a thing. See that door right there? Well, that's the poorhouse. And we're gonna go over here and we're gonna talk to a bum that's gonna take a little while to actually talk to. And then we end up getting a key for that poorhouse and all kinds of, yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet, but that is where we're going to call the episode, right after we talk to this crazy character over here. And I think we can go down that alley. I think that's another spot that we sneak. Oh, move along. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Move along. Move along. I don't know if you can actually go down that street. I don't know how far you can. I don't know. Like I said, I never really played this game myself. Like... this is the furthest, after this dude, it's the furthest that I've ever played this game.
With a good wine piping, with a good wind piping early in the tall and scalding smiles. My boys, these are the joys of the noble and the brave, who love a life in the tempest strife, and a home on the mountain wave. When the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong.
Hey, crazy old man, what's up?
Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name, though too few years it now. Zadok Allen.
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
Just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
Okay, and earlier? Earlier when we went into this safe and we found the thing to open the basement, we ended up finding a bottle of booze. Damn! And that's the booze that this dude needs. Here you go, drunkie. Drunkie. Cheers! Glug, 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 glug. Jolly good. What?
Why, you're uncommonly kind, young feller. Here be a little something in gratitude that might help you in your search.
Is he gonna puke into our hand? Alright.
Now you be calling me crazy. Like them that's there rumoring and anchoring in Ipswich. But old Zadok's seen all manner of wicked things since before you was born. Old Captain Obed where it all began. Telling desperate folks they'd order get better gods. Them's that would answer their prayers.
Didn't the Christian folk of Innsmouth object to such blasphemy?
Aye, they did. It were around 46 that many folks in town were done with Obed and his ways. And all that wild preaching and too many missing, you see. A party of good folk followed Captain Obed's crowd out to the reef. Shots were fired. Next day, Obed and 30 of his followers were in jail. And for weeks all were quiet, till that artful night of 46. Them's out outside reckoned out it being a riot. But I'd seen them, swarms of them.
Look, old man, I don't have time to listen to these fishing tales.
Oh, was a massacre. The jail thrown open. Mounds of the dead and the dying. Shooting and screaming and shouting all across the town square. Come morning, the mess was cleaned up. Old Obed and his family takes charge, they did. Folks were told to keep shy as strangers if we were knowing what was good for us.
Zadok, who did all this? Who did all?
Said the old captain was now deeper in debt to his heathen gods. They were hankering for more than just sacrificing. Obed told folks they had to take the oaths of Dagon.
What the hell are these oaths?
He's falling on his back.
You just asked old Wes about oaths of Dagon. Aye, he take the third oath. Just head over to his hole in the Dock Street. Then you'll see, for definite.
He's given me a key to the town poorhouse. It could come in handy.
Told you we ended up getting a porky, but you know what? This guy's got more.
Where did Captain Obed Marsh learn of these heathen matters?
In warring foreign parts, the old fool had learned to ways of making gains, doing heathen things. He found a tribe of Kanakis in the South Seas led by a savage. chief went by the name of Wallachia. And his tribe never went without food, for they had all the fish they could catch. Old Obed learned from his Wallachia that there's things on this earth as most folks never heard about. Seems these Kanukis was worshipping undersea gods, with heaps of human sacrifices and other heathen things. But they was getting all kinds of favors in return. Plenty of fishing and even gold now and then.
Human sacrifices? Maybe you've had just a bit too much.
I don't blame you for not believing it, young fella. But just answer me this. Why did Captain Obed roll out to the reef of Satan and chant a lot of rites and incantations in the dead of night? So loud you could hear 'em all over the port. He cast something in the water that eve, out the other side of Devil's Reef. Some kind of thingamajig crafted out of lead. It was given to him by Wallachia.
So, what happened?
Well, not long after that smoke started coming out of the chimneys at the old gold refinery, the Marsh family and those that had joined with Obed in his ways started prospering in the esoteric order of Dagon. Came into being with his heathen that shit they do.
What kinds of ceremonies?
Yeah. Get out of here, lad. Don't wait for nothing. They'll know now.
Shoo, go
I
on,
think
kid.
he's had his fill for the night.
Yeah. Hey, crazy old man.
Zadok.
Zadok.
Curse you, lad, for staring at me with them eyes. The old captain in hell, and he's staying there. He can get me. He can't. No, he can't get me. I had nothing done. I ain't done nothing or told nobody nothing.
Yeah, that character kind of rambles on a bit. I know this episode's pushing it a little bit longer, guys, but bear with me because anyone who's turned off by now, yeah, this is kind of what this game is. It does get a bit more action-y, but it's still awesome, and the story is crazy. And this lady's trying to come up and talk to us, so here we go again.
Mr. Walters, I must speak with you.
It's Jack. And is there anyone in Innsmouth who doesn't know my name?
My name's Rebecca Lawrence, and unless you want to join Innsmouth's long list of missing, I'd urge you to follow me.
Missing, huh? Like Burnham?
Of that, I'm not sure. You'd be better off asking the Billingham's daughter, Ruth. She was dating Brian.
What? Who's Ruth?
Quickly, you have to follow me. It's not wise to be seen talking to outsiders. Jack, Innsmouth is a strange place. There are things that have no business being here. Foul, reeking things.
Strange. Trust me, I'm good with strange.
That remains to be seen, but I can help you. My father discovered this strange sign while studying an old manuscript. It seems to ward off the more unusual elements in Innsmouth. Whenever you find one, you can use it to find a moment of sanctuary. Now, I must leave before we're seen together.
I've seen that eye-like symbol somewhere before, but never surrounded by a star.
I like how she's like, we need to go hide somewhere, and then she just took us like, she just turned us around. Anyway, this is a save point, so, and now that we've saved, and it's been well over half an hour, I think we're gonna call it here, you guys, before we continue onward into Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu, yeah! I don't know what it's called, I don't care. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. It's dragged on a little bit longer, but that's just kind of how these games go that are very story driven. It's an incredible story. I'm telling you, you know, you guys and me, because I kind of forget all of the specific details about this story. So I know that it's going to be really surprising and really cool when we get further on. So, as always, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Sayonara and stay epic.
Your face